Hey YouTube, Hazy here. I've received many requests to make a tutorial on how to get Vegas Pro 9 for free. It's a $600 program you usually have to pay for, but I'm going to show you guys how to get it for free. First thing you're going to want to do is download the Vegas Pro 9 trial. The link to the description. Make sure you have the trial when you load it up. This is what it should look like. Should say the Vegas Pro 9 trial on the right. It says how many days it expires. I've had the trial on here for a while, so like I said, mine expires in 2 days. But the original trial only has 30 days on it. But like I said, we're going to get the full program for free. Now once it's loaded up, you're going to make sure you X out of it. It takes a little bit to load. My computer's not the fastest. Okay. So once you X out your trial, if you're checking it out, the first thing you're going to do is right click on your desktop. You're going to make a new folder and type in KeyGen. Once you have a folder named KeyGen on, you want to drag it anywhere you want, just get it out of the way. And you're going to want to have a WinRar. If you don't have WinRar, I also have the download to that program description. Pretty much allows you to extract files such as zip files, and it makes sure your computer can read them. Once you have WinRar downloaded, you're going to want to go copy and paste the link to the KeyGen that I have. I should have that link in the description too. I already have it on my computer, so once you download it, follow the run process. You want to go to your downloads and run the KeyGen. Now off of me, I have it saved in the folder, so I'm just going to go to my downloads off of here and open up the file. Okay, once your file is opened, you can X out of that. It's going to show two folders, and at the top it's going to say Sony, a bunch of numbers, .rar. You don't have to worry about that. Only thing you're going to want to do, make sure you have that KeyGen folder, is click Extract To, and click on that KeyGen folder that you just made, and then click OK. It's going to extract all the files into that folder. Now you don't need this anymore. You're going to want to X out of that. Now this next step is extremely important. When you have this extracted, and you have your file ready to roll, you must make sure that Vegas Pro 9 is completely closed out. Which means it can't be running, it can't be shown down your toolbar, it must be completely closed or this will not work. Once you have sure that it's completely closed, you're going to open up the KeyGen folder, and you're going to double click on Sony products, and then you're going to see this little black logo with a key, and it's going to say KeyGen.exe application. You want to drag and drop that to your desktop and then X out of this box. Now from here, you have to make sure you right click on KeyGen and run as administrator. If you run it normally, it won't work. I'm not sure why it doesn't patch correctly, but make sure you take your KeyGen, right click it, and run as administrator. Once it starts running, it starts some weird music, so if you want, you can turn down your volume. It doesn't stop. It's very annoying. I don't know why it's on the program in the first place, but you gotta deal with it. So like I said, turn down your volume so you don't have to listen to it. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to drop the tab bar to the right and go until you find Vegas Pro 9.0 32 and 64-bit series. Click on that once, and then click generate 3 times. What that's doing is generating a different code which you're allowed to use when you go to upgrade your program from trial to regular. So like I said, generate a couple times, get a good code, and then click patch, which is to your bottom left. Once you click patch, you're going to want to scroll up and down until you find your programs files. Mine is usually at the top, maybe at the bottom. Just scroll to see program files, and then open up the folder. Scroll down until you find a folder called Sony. That's where the Sony Vegas trial is held. Now you want to open the Sony folder. And instead of opening Vegas Pro 9, you're just going to click it once. Do not open it. It should be highlighted. Just click it, highlight it, and click OK. Now it's going to start scanning and patching. Just let it do its stuff. You can wait. It doesn't take long at all. Starts off slow, but once that's fully downloaded, that's when you know you're good. So like I said, mine might take a little bit. I have a lot of stuff running right now. My computer isn't that fast, but just wait for it to patch. It generally speeds up and goes pretty fast, but just wait for it. Okay, now once that is complete patching, you're going to be prompted with a message that says that the files have been patched successfully. Just X out or OK out of that. And make sure you keep this little program up. Just drag it out of the way to the left or to the right. And what you're going to do is you're going to open up the Vegas Pro 9 trial. Now when you double click it and open it, you don't have to run the administrator, you can open it normally. It's going to look like it's going to start up when you're installing it, like you don't have the program. Just follow the instructions, click next. Just allow it. Your computer may block it. Make sure it's allowed. And then once this has loaded, it's going to ask you for a serial number. So go over to the program, and the third one down, it says serial number, and it's going to give you a 1HF and then a series of letters. You're going to copy it, highlight it up, right click, copy, and paste it inside the Sony box. Click next. Make sure you click register from another computer. Click next. Now I already have information typed in. It's going to ask you for it. It doesn't really matter. You can put in fake stuff, whatever you want. But make sure you have the bottom box checked off. And then click next. Now from here, this is going to save all of your settings that you just wrote down in there in case you want to remember them. If you plan on sending emails or getting emails from Sony, then that's when you're going to want to save it somewhere you know. But usually I just click on my desktop and save. Creates a little folder with all your info if you need it, and just keep clicking next. And it's going to ask you for a very large authentication code. Now, like once you did with the serial number, you get this out of the way and highlight at the bottom the whole activation code. It may look like it stops at the very end, but just keep on dragging because it goes a couple more spaces over. Right click, copy, and paste it inside the authentication code box, and click finish. It's going to load up. It's going to authorize them, and once that's done, you're all set. You can exit out of this little digital insanity. It automatically starts loading, and as you can see, no trial. You have Vegas Pro 9 fully downloaded for free. In case you don't believe it, you can check this. When you double click it on, it's going to come up normal. If you've ever made any files or videos on the trial version, they're automatically switched to the full version, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And pretty much you have everything all set. This has been a video by Hazy. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like any suggestions for more tutorials on videos, just leave a comment on my channel.